Oh, boy. Mm, mm. Good morning, Button Jessica. Good morning, my love. Oh, boy. Be going real fast. Put some more in. Yeah, you be going real fast. Let's go get some more of that. All right, we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Take a good vitamin. Whew. How are y'all doing this morning? Mm, mm, mm. Sorry about this, y'all. Had to take some vitamins like I do every day. We always celebrate. Listen, I told y'all the birthday is celebrated until Valentine's Day. So we are still in the middle of party mode for said birthday. Can we talk about that? Um, I know Bless Watkins is live with Mother and some other people. I think Raggedy Ass Kiki over there. So that gives us the opportunity to be a little more open and talk about some stuff because everybody over there and we could be a little more, we could talk just us girls and boys. Because everybody is over there. So anyway, what's going oh hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Um, hey, sorry about that, y'all. Hey Jason, hey Abby, hey little baby, hey Yana. Um, we just have a hodgepodge of fuck shit and fuckery. I'ma just say this, and those who know, those who think they know might figure it out. But I'm gonna just put this out there in the atmosphere. If you've ever watched or if you've ever been to a Patti LaBelle concert, when you go to a Patti LaBelle concert, put a 27 in the chat if you've ever been to see Patti LaBelle live in concert. Hey, really B, I was just on the phone with her, y'all. So put a 27 in the chat if you've ever been to a Patti LaBelle concert. Just trying to see if people will know where I'm going with this. Mm. All right. So if you've ever been to a Patti LaBelle concert, certainly within the last 15 to 20 years, when Patti LaBelle gets ready to perform her song, If You Ask Me To, if you've ever been to, now, if y'all been to a Patti LaBelle concert, you know where I'm going with this. Whenever Patti LaBelle gets ready to perform, If You Ask Me To, she will immediately go into telling you all, hey, boo, I know it's some other people who y'all might see it for, who y'all like, that performs my song, If You Ask Me To. But please understand, and she be talking about Celine Dion. And I know y'all might say she done sold more records than me and more people like her. But please be clear, it's my song. I performed it first. And she's just trying to copy from the originator. Always does that. If you've been to a Patti LaBelle concert in the last 20 years or so, she does that every time she performs, If You Ask Me To. Always does. Hold on. I had to drink some Propel. There are certain L Teddy 27 isms that y'all know, especially those of you who've been rocking with me for a year or two now. There are certain can't even get it out right. L Teddy 27 isms that y'all know belongs to me. If you hear it somewhere else, always know where it originated. Okay. I didn't even know Dion did. If you ask me to, I've never heard Dion. Um, oh, you mean Celine Dion? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Dion Ward. Celine Dion's version is okay. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say. I mean, Celine Dion is a great singer. Don't get it twisted. She's not bad, but that's Patti LaBelle's song. And when you know and you heard the original, you like, nah, girl. The only time I'd have heard somebody do justice to a Patti LaBelle song still is SWV when they redid um If Only You Knew, and Coco sings down. Coco sings down on If Only You Knew. Listen, she sings down on the album. She sings down in the live version. Baby, she sings down. So, see, that's the problem. The people don't give credit where credit is due. I don't went in certain lives and heard people saying shit that I know I came up with. And I'd be looking sideways like, now, wait a fucking minute. So you just gonna throw this out there like that's just yours right now. For example, if you notice me, Abby, and Really B, whenever we say Kiki and Kaka, we always say shots out to Jaded Nerd because that's Jaded Nerd saying. Now, there are certain people. Don't make me fuck you up, Blazer. Do not. You already know what I'm finna tell. Let me. See, you about to make me fuck you up. You about to make me fuck you up, Blazer. Can't stand you. I can't stand him. Yeah, no. The I can't even the MSKLG 1981. Please go listen to the SWV version. Listen, Coco sings down. Coco sings down. Hey, Stephanie Harden. Hey, Quintessential. Coco sings down. Do you hear me? Down. Anyway. Yeah, I'm surprised you never heard that version. Oh, yeah, child. It's on that album that came out a couple years ago, I Missed Us or something like that. I think that was the name of the album, I Missed Us. And and the thing you appreciate most about the Coco version is, unlike some of these other people who try to do it, she sings full voice. She sings notes at the end even higher than Patty. I was like, yes, Coco, yes. Full throat, full voice, giving you the business. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there because I'd be like, girl. But they say imitation is the highest form of flattery. But what happens is sometimes someone who may have more eyeballs on them than you do says it, and people think that that was theirs, which is why the Celine Dion and Patti LaBelle applies because um, more people across the globe have seen Celine Dion than Patti LaBelle, even though Patti LaBelle's been around longer. Patti LaBelle has been mainly in black circles, and she does branch out, and she has been on different shows. But that song, people would argue more white people might have heard the Celine Dion version of "If You Ask Me To" than heard the Patti LaBelle version. And so that's why Patti LaBelle has to come on and say, "Now wait a minute, you whores think that's her song? No, ma'am, that is my song." Child, child. I wish I could play it on here for you, but if I played it on here for you, they would immediately snatch all monetization off it. I wouldn't make a coin off of this video, not a dime. And I don't know that we're at the point where I'm ready to just not make a dime on this video. I want to make a little bit of money. I don't ask for cash apps and super chats or anything like that. So at least let me get at least let me get a ad or two in. Just one or two ads, maybe. Anyway, so what's going on, y'all? Just a motley crew of things, a hodgepodge of fuck shit and fuckery over here. Um oh, so now you not so when I send you a message now, Blazer, you not gonna check my messages. I'm gonna get you, Blazer. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Nah, Blazer, don't try and share this video now. Anyway, so um I lost my whole train of thought just then, y'all. Just my whole because of Blazing. I blame Blazing. I blame Blazing that I lost my whole train of thought. I did not want to come on this live. Um Child, they really trying to get petty. Now, child, do you know they have digitally removed Donald Trump from Home Alone 2? They just being real petty at this point. They just being super petty. They don't went in and digitally removed Donald Trump from the movie Home Alone 2. Just petty. Hey, Amber, a mess. Anyway, but I wanted to do a live that wasn't talking about politics, and just wanted to come on and shoot the shit and say, hey, what's going on? Hey, dirty, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Dirty. Blazing, stop playing with me. I'm gonna say that one last time. Blazing, stop fucking playing with me. Anyway, um, right, right. It was like when Disney had the first editions of all of your Disney classics like Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, and there were various images of sexual phallic symbols all over the movie. that you didn't notice, but when you really look for it and somebody pointed out, you noticed it. And then after like 10 or 15 years of the movies being out, Disney people started to point it out to Disney, and Disney was like, "Oh, well, I guess when we release it now, we're going to take it out." But it was too late because they had to sell how many copies, of the originals with everything on there. A mess. A mess. What I should prepare for lunch. Quintessential, make us both some lunch because, yeah, I'm hungry too. Anyway, child, they don't win it digitally taking him out. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. Y'all still don't get no brownie points for that. Anyway, so I was in Terrence's live earlier, right? Um and so he asked me whether or not I was a good guy, whether or not I cheated in relationships. And I'm not a cheater. That as much of a whole ass whore I am. And I'm a whole ass whore. Um and I'm a whole ass whore. A whole ass whore. Um hold on. I don't cheat. Red Night is slim down. Child. I'm about to make some tuna. Wait, retinitis slim down. Wait, what? May break to work out during this. I'll go ahead and work out, little baby. Make it happen, honey. We got to keep it slim and trim. Ty is going to be upset. I ain't thinking about Ty. I'm not thinking about Ty. I am not thinking about him. Anyway, um, see, y'all be throwing me. Relationships. So I have never. I'm not gonna say I've never cheated. I'm not gonna say I've never cheated. I'm not gonna say that. I've only cheated once. I think I told that story. Um and that's all it took was that one time and I never did it again. I never cheated before that. I never cheated after that. And it was early. I was 23. I was 23. I remember when that happened. And I had never cheated before, never cheated afterwards. Yeah. And the thing about it is never even thought about cheating before or cheating afterwards. And it was a combination of things. It was a situation where I'm in a relationship and I cheated in October and had not heard from the person I was dating since August. Let me put that into context again. I'm in a relationship, a monogamous relationship. I technically cheated in October, had not heard from the person I was in a relationship with since August. And even though it is full on cheat, I'm not going to say it's not cheating. There was no coitus involved. There was nobody bumping uglies. I went out on a date with somebody and I gave a little sloppy toppy and they asked me to um go further and have sex and I said no and I stopped it and I said I can't do nothing else because I'm in a relationship technically still and we need to stop. And so they were like, that's fine, that's okay. And we both stopped and I went home and they found out. I might tell that story one day. I might tell that story one day. If y'all bribe me enough, I might tell it today, right now. But it was I remember. And it was of no consolation. Um, about a year after that, we were broken up. naturally. And they came back and admitted and said, you know what, I understand why you did what you did, and I don't fault you. He said at that time I was in my feelings, I was upset, I was angry. But he was like, I see why you did it. Anybody else in your situation might have done more. And he really wasn't mad. He was like, in the moment, I was upset, I was heated, I was embarrassed because it's a whole story with it, how it came out. But yeah, no, we're still friends to this day. We are still friends to this day. Anyway, but you want to hear that story? What bribes? Well, you know what? I'm not doing this with. Y'all know I love telling a good story. I love telling a good story. All right. Wait, if Blazing will do what I told him to do and come up on this live with me, then I'll tell the story. Where's Blazing? I'll tell the story if Blazing will come up on the live. How about that? While we're waiting for Blazing to pop out the bushes again, um, and come on the live. Oh, he's not even checking his. Oh, I can't stand him. He's. I can't stand him. What? Yeah, what kind of bribes are acceptable? Child. Mm. Hey, sugar honey iced tea. If Blazing know he got to show his face. Blazing know I ain't playing with him. Should I tell the story? Y'all trying to make me do everything I should not do. Y'all trying to make me play SWV version of If Only You Knew. Know what I gonna get? I'm gonna get this video snatched down if I do. Now y'all trying to tell me, make me to tell the one story of when the one time I ever cheated. Blazing, the people are waiting on you. The people are waiting on you. The people are waiting on you, honey. Honey. Hmm. The people are waiting on you, honey. What are you gonna do, sir? While we're waiting for Blazing to decide if I'm going to tell this good story, hey MBM, let me tell y'all something, women, women who date men. Please know and understand. And I'm sure if you ask your parents, your mom, your grandparents, they will all tell you. If you can come to terms and come to grips, child, I'm not gonna put the song on because I already knew. They won't snatch the channel, but they'll give me a copyright claim. I already know that. They'll give me a copyright claim. And then I won't get the video monetized. They won't snatch my channel, but they will give me a copyright claim. Um, if you can come to grips with the notion that there's probably going to be a time or two that this man that I am dating might dip his spoon in some other sugar bowl, and I know this is coming out so horrible and so harsh and so, oh my God, I can't believe you telling me that I need to accept that and be okay with it. I'm not saying accept and be okay with it, but come to the realization that that is a real possibility, and you can move on from that and continue to be with them. It might go a long way. You might end up with one of those situations like your mom, your grandparents, where you're with someone for like 40 and 50 years. Because let's be clear, they're not going to admit it to you all of the time. And they keep a lot of skeletons in the closet, our parents and grandparents did. But there was a lot of stuff going on. You be finding out granddad had a whole nother family in a whole nother city. You be finding out that your daddy done slept with somebody your mama knew and they was fighting, and y'all never, and the kids were never the wiser because mama kept it together and kept it moving. Because a lot of times people forget that marriage is still a business situation. It's still a financial business situation where, yes, there is love and intimacy that goes along with that, but there's also, you are contractually bonded to that person. And there's a lot that goes into just saying, I'm just gonna, sever ties with this person. It sounds real cute when you hear it um on television. Oh, I'm just gonna get this divorce, but there's a lot that goes with that. And I know most people, and some people say that, some people are just like quintessential. They say, "Nah, I can't do it. Nope, nope, can't do it. Won't do it." Blazing has not come on yet, y'all. Blazing came out the bushes to laugh at y'all. That's why he laughing, because he know he's not coming on, and I can't stand him. Blazing had the link before we even started this live, and now he's toying with y'all and toying with me. I might still tell the story. Child. Anyway, um, what I was gonna say is this: men cheat. It Men cheat, and sometimes even if they don't physically go out and do the act of cheating, they do things, say things, and make moves that, even though they might not have gone and had sex with the person or gone and um, done what would be technically considered cheating, men do a whole lot of stuff that women would be upset to know about, and that women might consider cheating. I'm just saying. Let's just be clear. So I just think what helped me was that one time that I did cheat, because I was like that before the incident. I was the type that it was one and done. Once I got any idea that you had cheated, we ain't had nothing to talk about. There was no reconciliation. There was no getting back. There was no, oh, let's try to salvage this. Mm-mm, nope. And so when I had that situation that we talked about, that I haven't told you the story about yet, when I had that one situation, it taught me that sometimes even good people make mistakes. And I knew myself, and I knew my character, and I knew how much I was absolutely in love with the person that I was with. And so it taught me that nobody's perfect, and even good people make mistakes. Now, after the situation, I can say that I was willing to look at a situation or assess situations on a case by case scenario and figure out, okay, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Do I want to be here? But I wasn't like immediately like, oh, you got to go. I would assess the situation and determine if I wanted to be there. Now, I wasn't about going along with habitual instances of cheating where you just are just running me under the bus over and over and over, and you're not growing and learning from it, and I'm just sitting there and being a victim of, you know all kind of abuse. No, God. Hey, nappy child. But it did make me take a step back when a situation did arise. Okay, story time. I'm gonna try to make this fast, since it looks like Blazing is coming up. I can't stand you, Blazing. Anyway, um, So, like I said, I was in a relationship. At that point, we had been in a relationship for about 2 years at that point. And did do you think it would have happened even if the part where you hadn't heard from him happened, like if there was no drought between? I don't know. I don't know. And that's something that we always that he and I have both talked about and have both tried to figure out whether or not it still would have happened or not. I can't necessarily say. Here comes the cavalry. Hello.
Hola, peoples.
Hey, Sean.
Wagwan. How are you, sir?
I'm good. So you ready for this story time that I'm about to tell? I think you've heard this story before, so this is not new to you.
Lay it on me, hon. Lay it on.
Oh, dear God. That's the story of your life. You always asking a man to lay it on you, honey.
Good man, you is there a man present other than me?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there one?
Y'all see what I got to deal with Ty? Y'all see
This
what I have
just
to deal
ain't one.
with?
Hey,
So,
peoples. I can't see them yet. Hold on. God.
so, I was in a relationship. We have been in a relationship. Oh, there go hot dad. Hey, hot dad. Why you ain't at work today? He must be off today. He usually be at work because I don't learn his schedule. Don't judge me. Anyway, um, so I was in a relationship. Like I said, at that point, we had been together about a year and 9 or 10 months at that point. Um, I had not heard from him. I talked to him. I vividly remember we talked the first week of August because I remember saying, "Damn, July went by and it's already August." And our anniversary is the first week of the month. I think it was like the 5th or 6th of the month. So I know it was, I remember that was the last time we talked because we would always go out to eat and have a date on the anniversary day when we met. So, we was young and stupid and would do stupid stuff like that. Anyway, what is that noise, Ty? Are you on your phone?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this clicking.
I hear it too. Can you?
That's you. Can I email it to you? Yes.
Yeah, so I could get on my computer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, so there you go. So I know it was like the first week of the month. The rest of August goes by, don't hear from him. We're gonna call him Michael. That's not his name, but we're gonna call him Michael to protect the innocent. And Michael, August goes by, no Michael. When I say no Michael, I mean I ain't got a call. This was a long time ago. Were we texting back? I really wasn't texting back. This is early 2000s, so you really wasn't texting back then. Like people still had landlines and stuff back then. No call, definitely not no text, but we weren't texting nothing like that anyway. No stop the road, drop by, no dates, no nothing. September comes, nothing. So I remember at the end of September, because I had a friend whose birthday is September the 28th, and I went to hang out with that friend, and they were like, "Yeah, where's your boyfriend? Where your boo? Why you seeing y'all together?" And why? I was like, "Child, I ain't heard from him since dot 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 dot." And so my friend was like, girl, if you don't know this, now this is before there was a term ghosting. This is before that term ghosting. And you don't ghost somebody that you're in a relationship with and you've been in a relationship with them for like almost 2 years at this point. So my friend was like, yeah, you he don't broke up with you and you just don't know. I was like, nah, because we wouldn't do that to each other. My friend was like, girl. So then my friend does what friends do. Back then, we were still calling the chat line. It wasn't no Jack, it wasn't no BGC, it wasn't no app. None of that was around back then. So my friend was like, girl, let's go call this good chat line. I had it. Girl, he got on this chat line piece and said, girl, go ahead and just call. And so he was like, go ahead, talk to somebody, girl. You need to get, you know how much you love to have some. And you ain't had none in 2 months. Girl, you playing. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna cheat. I ain't gonna cheat. I ain't gonna cheat. So anyway, I did get on chat line. Met some dude on the chat line, and we talked and everything. And it was a good vibe. We clicked. We talked. We vibe. Girl. So we exchanged numbers. After that, we started talking, and he was calling me more regular. So at one point, he was like, I think we should go out and hang out on a date. I wouldn't do it. And so at this point, it's October. It's like the middle of October. So we have been like chatting for like 2 weeks or so, which engage is like 2 months. 2 weeks is like 2 months engage terms. Okay. Anyway, me and the dude was hitting it off, and the dude was attractive, whatever. And he was digging me. Hey, Lastasia. So anyway, I decided to go on this date. So we went to dinner and a movie. Standard operating procedure. I picked him up. So we went on this date. We went and had dinner, went to a movie, and then end of date, got ready to drop him off. So he was like, you know, it's I've been having a good time and so forth and so on. We was in a car, we in front of his house, it's late at night. We done had a drink or two, and the pheromones were in the car. And he was like, man, I ain't been digging somebody like you in a long time. He was like, it's something about your brain and your mind that just attracts me so much, and you cute and all of the regulars. And I looked down, and it was there. I looked down and just vibe. It wasn't out. I'm saying it was hard, and you could see it pronounced. So he pulled it out, and I was like, he was like, yeah, this is what you're doing to me. And I was like, oh. So it happened. I kind of, went and did my service to mankind, I guess you'll call it. But then after he was like, wait, I don't want to know like this. I don't want to know like this. He was like, why don't you come inside and we do stuff? And I was like, and I immediately thought about it, and it came in my head, and I was like, you are cheating. And I stopped and I said, you know what? This was a mistake. And I'm talking about mid, him talking, saying, let's go inside. Like, no, this is a mistake. I can't do this. I gotta be honest. I have a boyfriend. I know we going through little rocky times or whatever. But it's not the right thing to do. I should have been honest with you from the beginning. This, that, and the third. We can't do no more of this. I said we could be friends, but we can't play like this no more. We can't do this no more. He was like, that's cool. As long as we can still be friends and chit chat or whatnot. I would like that. So I said, okay. That happened on I think that was Monday night. I think it was no, it was a Tuesday night. I remember now. It was a Tuesday night. Come to find out, the whole week went by. Me and the dude still, conversing on the phone, talking, doing everything, calling me every day like always. It was like, mind you, still ain't heard from the boo. Saturday came. Remember, I told y'all this happened on Tuesday, right? Saturday came. Saturday, and I remember it was a Saturday because it was the day that Florida State played University of Miami. I vividly remember. I was on my way to work. I had to work that Saturday. I'm in my car driving to work. So the booth says, called me. And I looked at my phone. I said, oh, I ain't heard from this fucker in like 2 months. What's good, babe? We need to talk. You know when a bitch hits you with the we need to talk, all bets are off. You know that's bad. We need to talk. I was like, what about? What's going on? You could talk to me. He said, nope. We need to talk face to face. And he said, no, we need to talk. And, had like a second in between each word. And I almost ran into the car in front of me. And I said, oh shit. And at that point, I was like, nope, it's not gonna wait. Nope, I gotta go to work. I gotta be to work. And I was working like 12-hour shifts. I was like, you're not gonna have me at work killing myself trying to figure out what the fuck we need to talk about for 12 hours. And I'm gonna be over here to had a brain aneurysm trying to figure out. So after some talking and talking and talking, he said, I said, please tell me. So he said, all right, you want it, let's do it. And um the dude's name was Mario. I don't mind telling the dude's name because I don't have no attachment to him. His name was Mario. So he says, at this point, I'm on the highway driving to work. He says, and I used to work like 45 minutes away from where I stay. Like it was a good ride for me. So I had some time. He says, oh, you know somebody named Mario? Bitch, I almost ran into the car and behind me again. Bitch, I stopped the car on the side of the road. I said, oh, fuck. This is not happening. This is not happening. He was like, oh, he said, so I grew up with a young man. He didn't say young man, but he said I grew up with a homeboy named Mario. We grew up together. Our moms were like best friends. We all grew up together and everything. And so we been knowing each other since we was little boys. And he was like, so 2 days ago, all of my friends from around the way went out and just hung out, at this bar or whatnot, so everybody could catch up with each other because we hadn't seen each other in some years. And so he was there, and I dropped him home because Mario didn't have a car. He was like, I dropped Mario home. And on my way home, he was like, me and Mario know about each other. And on my way home, Mario, now y'all know my name is Elton. And so he says, Mario kept telling me about somebody he knew he had met, whose name was E. And so he says, um, he was like, but his name is Elton. And he said, it was your name that gave you away because it ain't that many Eltons out there. And when he described what you look like, and he also then told me how y'all went on this date. And he told me what your car looked like. He gave me your number. He showed me in his phone all of the times that he called you. And he said, I didn't tell him that you were my boyfriend. I didn't tell him that we were dating because I wanted to hear the whole story. And I wanted to hear everything that happened. He said that the guy told him about how great I was and how he had never connected with nobody and how we went on a date and everything. And he said, how do you think I have felt having to sit there in my car and listen to my friend tell me how good my man's head is in grave detail, describing how you almost made him nut just by sucking his dick? He said, I ought to fuck you
Oh,
up
God,
now.
please. I still got COVID. My stomach is not ready for all of this.
He said, how the fuck you up right now? I said, I'm in my car on the side of the highway, like, like comatose. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? How is this happening? How is this happening? He was like, he was like, shit.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
answer your phone. But you just not gonna put your phone yourself on mute, sir, or not? Anyway, he was like, it had to be. He told me just like this. He said, even God don't see it for you, because the only way that this will happen in a big ass city like Miami is God don't even see it for you, and He wanted you to be caught. And I was like, I just didn't have an answer. I was young. I had no answers because I was caught. I was caught. And he was like, that's it. It's over. It's nothing we need to talk about. I don't need no explanation. Ain't nothing we need to speak on. It is over. Please don't stop talking to me no more. Please lose my number. Please, all of that. All of the standard operate procedure. And hung up. And so I was like on the side of the road for a while. I called into work. I called my job. I said, listen, I'm not feeling well. I'm not coming in today. They were like, really? I said, yeah, I'm about to go to the hospital. I'm not coming in. I ain't go to the hospital. They were like, all right, feel better, feel better. Baby, when I tell you I went home and laid in a fetal position and crying. I was crying. Sad love songs. Later that night, who calls me? Like normal, dude Mario, he didn't know no better. He still didn't know that me and Jeff. Oh, I said this boy name. Oh, I was supposed to say Michael. Oh, well, it's out now, Jeff. Y'all don't even know Jeff. His middle name is Michael, though. Anyway,
Now we know his name is Jeff Michael.
yeah,
We
we
one step closer to finding him.
his last name, right? Anyway, um, he called me and he was like, it was like everything was done because he had no idea what was going on. He was like, "Hey, what's good, E? What's going on?" I was like, "We can't talk no more." I was like, "Yeah, I can't." I was like, "He found out." I said, "You told him?" And he was like, "What are you talking about? I don't even know your boyfriend or whatever." I was like, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Y'all just went out on Thursday, and you told." And he was like, "No, not my boy Jay." And I was like, "Yeah, we can't talk anymore. Goodbye." And I hung up the phone, and I ain't talked to him since then. And I was like, "How is this happening? How does the one time that I had ever now, mind you, I had been cheated on several times. The one time that I do something, mind you, I stopped it before it even went further than it could have and was open and honest with the person and said, nope, we can't do this. I got people. I get caught. What are the odds? And at that point, I knew it was meant for me to be caught. It was just meant. And I was like, yeah. I was so upset with myself. I was more angry about that breakup than I was about all of the previous breakups when people had broken up with me.
All hoes are eventually caught.
I'm not a hoe. I am not a hoe. I was not set up. And I asked that years later, even to this day, he said no, it wasn't a setup. He said I had no idea. No idea. It wasn't a setup. I wish it was as easy as saying I was set up, but it was not. It wasn't a setup at all. We talked about that. Eventually, like when we tried to reconcile like a year later, we did talk about why I hadn't heard from him. You better be trying to be Adam BC from Oz. Um why I hadn't heard from him in 2 months. And he was like, I go through these times where I just need to get away from everything and everybody. And I go through like months where I don't talk to anybody, not even my mom, my family, nobody. And I just go off the grid. And I was like, but you probably should have told me. And I was owed an explanation. And afterwards, he admitted, he said, I played as big of a part in what happened as you did because I alienated you. I made you feel like we weren't even together anymore. So, um, I could see how it could happen. That doesn't mean this you were right. That doesn't mean I was right either. But I could see how it was happening. What you throwing down your throat, fat whore?
I have oranges and lemons that I boiled in the tea.
Mm.
Just eating.
You
The,
eating the peel as well? It looked like ew. You eat the orange peel?
yes, I got COVID, hon. I'm trying to do everything I can to
Ew, girl, girl.
trying to get
Oh,
some nutrients and vitamins in me. I'll eat the whole damn orange tree right now.
how is everything going with that? With you and Miss Rona?
I don't I don't feel too bad. I just can't smell or taste. That's probably why I'm
Eating whole ass orange peels. Well, I'm glad you put it out there because I wasn't gonna tell nobody about what you had going on. You put it out there before me, so don't look at me. Like I told your business, the people did not know. The people did not know.
it was the slurp for me. Hey button.
Mhm.
Really?
Child.
What's up to everybody? So what brought on this story? This sordid tale of the South.
I don't even remember. We were talking about because Terrence had asked me on my live, said that I was a good guy and I'm not a cheater. And I was like, I'm not a cheater. I'm really not. I only did it one time in my whole life. And that one time I got caught.
Mm.
So yeah.
Send them to me, little baby.
Child. Um, it would have been awkward with Mario. It would have been. I was so that situation. Like I was like in a state of depression for months after that. I remember that whole situation. Just I was young. I was like 23 when that happened, and I didn't know how to deal or process with it. It just Now, mind you, in situations for me, like when I get in depressed states like that, especially when it deals with relationships, I throw myself into my work or professional life. I was in grad school at the time. I was working on my master's, and I remember that's how I finished my master's. And it was like 3 semesters I finished my master's because I just was working full time and doing my master's degree work. And like I just was like insane. Like I didn't do anything. I ain't trying to date nobody. I ain't trying to do nothing. I mean, I was still getting bust down every now and again. I was still young. But I wasn't trying to be in a relationship at that time. I was just really trying to, I just was it broke me. And so I couldn't have been with the guy Mario. I couldn't have knowing that he was the reason why I was like that would have been fucked up. I would have looked at myself like you're a fucked up individual for continuing to pursue a relationship with the Mario person. So
Where do you get vitamin D from?
the sun.
I was gonna say except for the not including just the corner.
You have enough vitamin D in your life, or
Hmm.
believe and as much of a whore as Ty is not, Ty has been in long relationships himself, believe it or not. He's a whole ass whore. He's been in long relationships. Hmm.
Peppermint oil. I'm gonna have to try that. 8 years,
You and Telly was together for how long? 8 years? Oh,
and
when I first met Ty, Ty was in a relationship. Yeah.
I've been single for about. Now we always argue about this.
Cause I remember when you told me about the breakup, but I think it was like a couple months afterwards, and I was like, y'all not broke up. I was like, y'all are not broke up.
I think since 2012. No, no, no. It's been about 8 years since I've been single. No, yeah, about 7, 8, and it sucks. Yeah, there's a grocery store. I mean, a pharmacy right down the block from me. I'm gonna go look into. All I've been doing is slicing up ginger and lemons and boiling that and just drinking that. Cause I really don't have any major ailments other than this throat and nose thing. Like, but I appreciate all the love, y'all. Thanks. I'm good. I hope.
I mean,
So, what's up with what's the capital? Where's the capital of Georgia?
Atlanta.
And are you concerned in any way when they talk about all of these?
I say nowhere near the capital. Nowhere
But
near
that,
the
I would assume that, I mean, the whole city, I would just be
It's too many black folks in this city for them people to try it.
together
Listen,
in large
they could
masses.
try it in some areas, okay? You try it out here with these Negroes. Listen, come on down. See how that works out for you. See how that works out for you. These niggas are ignorant. You hear me? Ignorance.
I know they were saying that they were going to close down, I guess, the areas leading to where they would have normally been great crowds for the
And
inauguration.
then what you got to understand is we're coming up on Martin Luther King weekend, which you know is like winter gay pride for Atlanta. Like Atlanta has pride in September for Labor Day, but then they have another one.
You know your
Um,
chin like a butt.
hmm,
Your chin look like a butt.
let me twerk my chin.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
Ow!
No, matter of fact, not even a butt. It look like balls.
Listen, we're not doing balls.
It
We're
look like
doing
some old people balls. Cause right in the middle, there's like this darkness that gives a crease.
this cleft.
Yeah, and it look like some old
It's not a cleft
saggy
there.
ball.
No, it's not a cleft there. It just looks there like that to the hair that I need to shave. I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow before Pride weekend.
Look at it, don't it? When you said Pride Weekend, you mean MLK?
Yeah, even though I'm not going out with these
Because
people,
that's
I'm
what I
not
was.
going
I'm
anywhere.
like,
I'm not going anywhere. Don't
I've
worry.
been hearing a lot of the kids talking about gathering down there, and I'm like,
I'm not doing it. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
is the Proud Boys gonna be there too? Like, I don't.
Oh, that I told you.
And
They're not there. Listen, those Proud Boys and white people.
but on top of that is the fact that we also are still dealing with fucking Rona.
Mm-hmm.
And but I've been hearing a lot of people, especially on Bigo, a lot the boys they getting ready.
Oh
They
yeah. Oh, they were getting ready. They probably started yesterday.
a
They
couple of
here
them
for
are
it.
there. A couple of them.
No, they here for.
Couple
I'm
of them
not
are
here for
there.
none of it. Y'all can have it. Nope. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. Uh-uh. Nope.
Jessica, look at it. Like some old man's balls. But we love him, so we don't judge.
Who are you to judge me?
Oh, you've been thoroughly adjudicated in your words.
You notice how Ty immediately said in my words. You notice how he gave me credit for what I said, like I said earlier. That's what people do. That's what regular people do. Uh,
Oh, you've been thoroughly adjudicated.
Can I tell y'all? I've been floating around the YouTube streets lately, and listening to y'all people and y'all lives and shit that y'all been having going on. Y'all are some funny characters. Y'all are some funny characters. Y'all got Kwani over here, berating gay people and stuff like that. But I don't see why they thought that Kwani been that way for a long time. She's an awful individual. And people, I don't know why people ever saw it for Kwani. I don't know why people entertained her. I don't know why people listened to her. Listen, I Kwani will come on a live and she gets about a good 15 seconds. It's her voice for me. It's the belligerence for me. It's the delusion that she believes that she's an elitist, that she's richer or smarter than the rest of us when we know she's not. We know she's not. Nothing about her says any amount of being better than anybody. Probably better than other members of the monkey family. Probably better than baboons, maybe just a shade, not too much. Maybe better than some other primates, not much higher. Y'all got Kwani with her bald head ass and her fuck shit. Ooh, who the fuck is that?
My oldest sister birthday was on the 5th. She turned 46, and she was over here, and
And that's how he got this Rona.
everybody that was
Look at
here.
all. And no, and Ty, let Ty, please tell the people what I told you before when you called me and told me they was coming over there. What did I tell you stinking at? I said, why you got all these people coming over your house? You gonna fucking around and end up with Rona because you fucking off with the. And you told me, oh, I ain't seen them Sister Summer and
It
it's
wasn't even supposed to be all of that. It was
and da, 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 da.
I
I
hit my
told him not to
sister
have
up and
people over
was
his
like,
house.
"Oh," I said, "Oh, tomorrow your birthday. I should do your makeup."
Mm-mm. I
And
told him, let the record
the
show. I told
plan was I was gonna go to her daughter's house. I was gonna go to her daughter's house, do her makeup, and
which
then
would have been worse.
leave when I was ready. But the situation caused her to come here. So even at that point, it was just supposed to be me and her. Then another one of my sisters got in the group chat and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ride up there." Then another one of my sisters got in group chat and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ride up there too." So now there's four of us in here. And then
Long story short, people, he let the people come over his house and give him Rona.
and
Okay.
then when they got here, they was like, "Oh,
Lord.
Destiny is on it on her way," which is my sister's daughter, my niece. They're like, "Oh, Destiny is on her way." Destiny comes. They were like, "Oh, Derek is on his way." My
Y'all see where
nephew.
this going? Y'all
Then
see
he
where this going?
comes.
Y'all see where this is going, right?
So
A mess.
we all
Just
was up in here, and then while my niece was here, she was like, "Oh, James tested positive for COVID," and James is my younger brother who was at her house 2 days before. She was like, "Oh, James tested positive for COVID." So I'm thinking, so that so you shouldn't even be here. But at that point, we had already smoked the blunt together, shared a blunt, and she
you
had
see what I'm
been
saying?
here. She had
He
been
was
here
trying to
for
get
an
COVID. He's
hour.
sharing blunts with bitches and shit. In COVID days, you don't share blunts. Bitch, if you didn't bring your own shit, bitch, we ain't doing shit together. Can I have some of your drink? No, ma'am. Oh God. I
Look,
don't even drink from the can
we
anymore
all take
unless
those risks that are ill-advised and child.
yeah, a mess.
What you shaking your head for?
A mess. I don't have
Let's
COVID.
let you know by the grace of, but don't act like you ain't doing
Don't
things
do
to
me.
get it.
Don't do me.
Don't act like
Don't
you
do
ain't
me.
doing things to put
Do
you at
not do
risk.
me.
Don't act like you ain't doing things and haven't done things since this new year
I've
to
been
put you at risk.
I ain't did nothing to put myself at risk. Everybody who I be around and do stuff with, I know their COVID status.
Bullshit.
I mean
Nigga tell
sexually.
you
Everybody who
anything to
I've
get
been with
a nigga
sexually,
will tell
I
you
know their
anything
COVID
to get a
status.
nut.
But the
Nigga
people
will
who I've
tell
been
you
with
anything
sexually,
to
I know
get
their COVID
a nut.
status.
Mm-hmm. You go ahead and bleed that.
I'm not doing this with him, y'all.
Don't.
Back to what I was saying. Y'all fuckers got all kinds of fuckery going on. You have a basket full of bullshit running amok on the YouTube streets. You got Kwani, you got Kiki,
Maybe.
you got Chopper, you got all of the fuck shit and fucktards. Just a basket full of fuck shit running amok on the YouTube streets, and you people are watching it. And watch this. I mother was live yesterday and went off on Lady Dimples. She's been a part of the fuck shit brigade for a long time. She's a part of the fuck shit family. Just a basket full of fuck shit and fucktards. Y'all enable these people. I blame you, Ty. Y'all enable these people. These people are the worst among us. And y'all enable them. Y'all bring them up on panels. Y'all let them talk and y'all entertain them. Y'all give them super chats and cash app. And it's a basket full of fuck shit and fucktards.
I don't know any of these people you speak of.
You don't want to. You do not want to. Trust and believe. If you want to get to know them next time you go to your bathroom and grow a tail, look down in the commode
You
and
say,
you'll be seeing those people. Each one of the lumps is a different one of these individuals that we're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just a basket full of fuck
I'm
shit.
mad that you said lumps. I don't
I'm
know
just
these
saying,
people. I don't know these people.
just a mess. Just a
Have you heard and what are your thoughts on that song?
what's
Earth is,
on?
the Earth is Ghetto?
I saw it. Oh my god, I did see that. Was
Uh,
it yesterday or day before yesterday? Somebody said this way. I said, you know what?
oh, the earth is
I
ghetto.
said, you
I
know what?
won't leave.
But it gave me my life though. I said, oh, because they was singing down. They was singing down.
They done made remixes of it. There's a house
Oh,
version now. I said, I hope she get her life like Little Nas did with his one song.
I said,
And she has
oh,
more. She has more songs. So I hope she
I
get her.
got so much life from that song when she said, please come pick me up.
She said I'll be at the corner store. You know the one on
She'll be at the
15th.
corner store wearing something bright. What she gonna be wearing? A bright sweater.
The
Oh,
earth is ghetto.
oh God.
I
Y'all have
won't
never seen the
leave.
Earth is Metal. Let me see if I can send this to y'all. Put this in the chat. It is so hilarious. Cause I think I saw it on somebody sent it to me through
It's
Facebook.
hilarious. It's on point. It's just
It's so timely.
it's cute. Yeah.
It's so timely. I was like, this shit right here. Hold on. No.
She look a little bit like Octavia Spencer. She give me Octavia Spencer tease.
Hold on. Who the girl?
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me turn this down. Oh dear God.
You can't even play it if you're not.
I don't know who junk this is. I don't want to,
I mean, she's on.
I don't know how to get this link because somebody sent it to me on Facebook Messenger and they don't have like a link to Facebook or not. I don't know how to get it.
Hold
But
on.
I'm sure it's easily found.
Hmm. Where your mods at? Where your ninjas? Don't you got ninjas in the comments? Where is
Yeah, I got Nappy Child. I got Lil Baby.
Nappy Child is napping?
Nappy Child is right there. Don't
Don't
do
hurt
her.
me, Nappy. Don't hurt me, Nappy.
She gonna get you tired. She said you might be the first mod, but she is the head mod if you need her. Child, child girl. She said you might be the first,
Do I have to?
but she is the
Break is get
Oh, there it is. Nappy Child already put it up. There it is. See,
See, you
already on it. She say, "Don't trust her gangster. Do not
won't
test
she do
her
it?
gangster." Okay,
Won't she do it? She the new god. Just be like,
child. She don't play
won't
around.
she
You know
do
that. Not play around.
it? Thank you, Nappy. Won't she do it?
Child, child. I'm just glad, Todd, that I haven't had to drag bitches in 2021 yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I feel a
Oh
good
my
drag
God, we
this
only
year.
what, 12 days in?
Listen, it's coming.
14. Oh,
It's coming. Somebody gonna get drugged for everything they worth.
just one.
Probably one of the basket full of fuck shit and fuck tards. Probably one of them.
Yeah.
Kwani almost got it when she mentioned me on she was over there on Tommy Sotomayor and she mentioned my name. I almost drug her in. I almost brought out the book on her there. And I said, no, I'm gonna spare her life. I'm gonna let this whore live. I hate the little itty bitty fans people be having. I be like, girl, get a real fan. Cause these girls be rolling out here with these fun size fans. Mm-mm. Little fans are like little peens. You don't want no parts of it. They
But
don't
they
do you
still
good.
do the job if you know how to work it.
Mm-mm. 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 No sir. Mm-mm.
I'm sitting up here actually hot. See, I check my temperature
Mm.
and I don't have one.
Hit that over you.
Fever, but I mean a hot temperature. Oh, the earth is
Wait,
good.
little baby, you hadn't seen the Earth is Ghetto song? Mm-mm, honey. It is everything, honey. Somebody said that to me. I wanted to say Tuesday. It was no earlier than It was either Tuesday or yesterday.
Yeah, it was this week because I was listening to Sophia on the radio and she was talking about it. And I was like, what is she? And I went, I
That
don't
woman said the
know.
Earth is Ghetto. And she said, I'll be waiting down here at the corner, by the corner store with a bright sweater on. I said,
She
Lord.
said, you know the one on 15th.
Right, the one on 15.
You
And
know the
it
one
went
on
through my
15th.
circles. Listen, it went through my circles because we grew up on 15th Avenue. And so that was what we would always say, child, I'll be over there on 15th. So when she said that, bitch, we all fell the fuck out. Like, I know the Lord was not playing with us like this. That shit was so funny.
The ghetto view. Oh, who's that?
That's my boo, the ghetto view. I love her.
I need to be on her panel
She's a fellow reviewer.
because I'm ghetto.
You
I'm,
are ghetto.
look, only I could say that. You watch your mouth.
Fuck you. Bitch, you ghetto. They think who their new savior. Wait, who you talking about? Who y'all talking about? Why people messing with who? I don't know who y'all talking about. Little baby, who are y'all talking about?
Why you not at work?
I'll be there later. Why you counting my coins?
Because I need a new pair of
I
shoes.
was supposed to be off today, but my boss got sick, and so I gotta go in and do a class that he was supposed to do today.
Papa need a new pair of shoes.
Or two classes he was supposed to do a day today. Because he got sick.
That just reminds me of what I was telling you about my fake boo. When
What's
I
fake
told,
boo?
there's only one fake boo. When I told him,
What?
I need some, and he was like, "Oh, have you tried?"
Oh, you talking about United States Postal Service, USPS.
Oh,
Oh, so disrespectful.
he gave me a referral list.
Mm. Wait a minute, so Kai, let me ask you if you saw this. So, oh, what am I eating? Because somebody gonna ask. So remember how I had my Christmas tree cakes? Now they have the Valentine's cakes. zebra cakes.
Is that
In
Little Debbie?
Valentine's, it's so good. Just like the Christmas tree cakes. All they need on there is the little sprinkles. That's the only thing that make it not as good.
Is that Little Debbie?
Mm-hmm.
I swear, I was so craving and had not had one of those banana cakes in a couple of years.
Now you can't even taste it.
Well, it's probably that, but the couple I did eat one whole box, and it's 10 in a box.
Fat bit.
But after that,
Fat bit.
I had to force myself to eat that last one. I it's so weird that I blaze and my mind is still telling me I'm hungry. I got the munchies, even though I can't taste shit. So I'm still eating everything. But anyway, I get halfway through that first box
Yeah.
because I bought 4 boxes. I
Oh,
get halfway through the first box and I'm just like, it's like, why did I get so many? And it's probably because I can't really taste them, but I'm gonna throw them in the
a
freezer.
mess.
But you said you was about to ask me a question.
Oh, so I made my video the other day about the Bachelor, right? The fact that he, is same gender loving.
Is he?
Right.
Is all men?
Um, no, he
You
claims he's into the females, but we know different. These girls, I put the pictures on there for the people to see, honey.
what
But
pictures?
anyway, uh,
What pictures?
of him booed up. Go watch the video. Give it a click and a read. Anyway, um, so now this motherfucker, I saw an article where he did an interview yesterday or the day before yesterday, talking about why do people automatically assume I'm gonna pick a white girl and not a black girl? I said I would not. I would not entertain this young man and his fuck shit and fuckery. I said I would not. I would not. Then he started throwing out all of the racist white people lingo and language and vernacular. Here's what he says. If those people who really know me and know me well know the last couple of women I dated were black. Because you keeping tabs and keeping count. Mind you, you need to be trying to prove that you actually like the cooter, not whether or not you gonna choose a white woman or a black woman, okay? Because how do we know that the last woman you dated was from 10 or 15 years ago?
Oh,
How long ago were you dating women, sir? I'm not here for that. Y'all get Matt James. That's y'all people. That's the y'all people. That is y'all people. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this.
when does the show come on? Is it on now? Is it airing?
It's airing right now. I mean, it comes on Mondays or whatever, but the season has already started. I done got a couple people to come and give me a click and a view on that video. That video did better than my last Chasing Atlanta video. And that video is only like 5 or 6 minutes. Child. So I
Where's
watched I'm
where's
up to date on this new show. I haven't taped my review for episodes 5 and 6 of Web Life, but I did watch it and I took my notes. So all I got to do is film, um, and then edit and stuff like that. But I still got to go back to episode 4. Do you watch that show, the little Web Life with Brandon Carson and them? Child,
no?
child. So let me show you my thumbnail or the picture I used for my thumbnail. Cause they had this party or whatnot. And Ty, when I tell you Mama came on this shit looking like Orca or Shamu. Girl, look at this shit, Ty. Ty, look at this shit.
Is that Miss Patty?
Girl, I don't know. He said his name is Darnell, honey. Girl,
Darnell.
look at her, honey. These glasses, honey.
Is he from New York?
This is Atlanta, honey.
But he's from New York. The
She
big
said her
one.
name Darnell. I assume she stayed in Atlanta.
That's a show.
It's called Web Life Atlanta.
I gotta look at that because that
She
look
look
like
like the
this.
typical big, fat, tall femme queen. I'm just being. You done seen how
Why,
many iterations of that same type chick? Tell me I'm lying, Ty. Tell me I'm lying.
why you doing her like that? What she
Child,
doing?
why she did herself like that? Because she came in there being real messy. And she came in there being real like girl, trying to, stir up some shit. Girl, the shit that's being stirred up is what you got on your body. Girl, what do you have on? It's the glasses for me.
Yeah, that look like this. And if I
Child, I'm telling
if
you,
I
we done
search my
seen it
inbox, if I
in
search my
our lifetime. Time, we done seen how many iterations of that same.
if I search my
They all
inboxes,
listen. I'm gonna get. Let me describe. They always real tall. They got to be at least 6'4". You know what I'm saying? They got to be 6'4", 5'6". They always real tall and real big. Girl, they be about 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". They be about a good 325,
it
350.
needs be stuck
Them
together.
knees be stuck together.
Needs
They
be
be
out like
3'6",
this.
350. Girl, they be real loud, and when they walk into the room, before they open their mouth, their outfit is always screaming.
I'm gay.
Right before they even open their mouth, and then girl, they open their mouth, and they always have a soft, high-pitched voice. They never gonna come at you like this, girl. They go. You know who I'm thinking about? Simply Trey too. He would fit into that category, but they always fit in the set. I be looking like, girl, why y'all always gotta be the same? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, I done seen this over and over and over. Can one of y'all be different? Child.
You have to
And
go
they
on there.
always messy. They always ain't got no man, but they always breaking up everybody else happy home. Just a mess.
You have to
Just a
go. You have to
damn
go up
mess.
there and pave the way.
Hmm?
You have to go up there and set an example.
Girl, they out of my weight class, honey. I don't live with them girls. They are way out of my weight class.
Right? Come on, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. Child,
Ray. I'm so
these
sorry
girls
about
be
your
trying,
baby. Rachel,
trying it.
Rachel just lost her little puppy.
Oh no. People be real sensitive about their animals.
I
I'm sorry,
know. That was some baby.
y'all. Child.
Come on, Ray. What you doing, Ray?
Ty, you just gonna go into full out painting on my damn channel, right?
No, I'm not paying. I just want to see something.
Really?
Look.
Let the record show. You saw it here first. The entire transition of Ty into Taquisha.
I'll never
You
know
saw the
fucking Taquisha.
transition here first, okay?
I'll never know
Dear God.
Taquisha. I'm always
Child
Ty.
next gonna be talking about having
Simply
surgery.
Ty. This girl
Next
the
it'll be a
other
hormone.
day, I was telling somebody this, but somebody I hadn't seen. We become cyber acquaintances,
Mhm.
but hadn't seen her in a while. And then I was like, "Oh,
Mm.
Happy New Year! Hey, how you doing?" And she was
Girl,
like,
she read you down.
"Hey."
I already see what it's going. She read you down. You ain't even got to tell me the story.
I know that, but I was like, is she trying to read? But I was like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. General statement to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year to everybody. and she was like, "Oh, hey, Ty, are you gonna are you gonna finally audition for RuPaul's Drag Race this
Oh,
year?"
girl,
I was,
told you she read you down. I was ready. I was ready. Child, she was here. She was here for it.
I wanted to say, "Bitch," but I just say,
Ooh.
um,
Girl, I already saw it coming. I saw the
I
setup. I
just say
saw the
I'm
setup.
not a drag queen.
Ready.
I never professed to be a fucking drag queen.
You're a drag queen. You're a fucking drag queen.
Just like your Uncle Cletus.
I don't have an Uncle Cletus, but I did have an uncle, may
Your
he rest in
auntie
peace,
uncle.
that was a drag queen. I did
Your,
have an uncle that was one.
your auntie Uncle Cletus.
I did have an uncle that was a drag queen. And then he got saved and turned his life over to God. He became a very famous preacher all over America.
Come on, Eddie Long.
True story.
That Eddie Long was your uncle?
Mm-mm. No God. My uncle was not a pedophile. I'm just saying.
Oh, yes, battle.
So try.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's Jack.
Oh, I'm mad that you know the sound.
Come on, Ray. You better be going live today, Ray.
I never got invited on Rachel's Live, so you know.
We be in those Bigo streets. Those streets are too rough for you. You delicate
Hmm.
fish. You delicate fish.
I ain't delicate nothing.
I
Those
don't
girls
know,
don't want it with
I
me.
don't know if you built for that life.
Mm, mm-mm.
You give it tilapia trade. Tilapia teas. We need
They don't want it with me.
barracudas. We need barracudas.
They do not want it with me.
No, I definitely. But look, it's all about the company you choose to keep. Like, initially when I first went over there, I was like, "Oh no, I'm not fucking with Bigo. They be over there like this." Da, 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 da. But if you don't get in those circles, then it won't be around you. Yeah, you get knuckleheads and all that type shit, but if it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
The girls will be mad at me. Because when I tell you, I
Don't say
smoke
both, Ray.
it.
Don't lie in my face, Ray. You know you're my Judy, so don't lie in my face. That child right there, her right there, Trey. Oh gosh.
So let me tell you what's flashing across my screen right now. Fucking, here's the title of this blog post. It sickens me just to mention it, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. This shit says Jeffree Star has receipts of rappers in his DMs, refuses to expose after denying entanglement with Kanye West.
Wasn't that one of your topics for a few days ago? The show you did,
No,
the live you did a few days ago.
I think I sent it to you, but I don't think we ever talked about it.
Mm.
So I'm not here for any part of the science experiment that is Jeffree Star.
The science experiment go wrong.
Going wrong. Like when I think Jeffree Star, I think now I'm about to age myself. Ty was about middle-aged
Why
whenever
you
my
gonna throw
story
me in
came
there?
out.
You said you was gonna age yourself. Why you gotta throw
Y'all
me in
remember
there?
when
See, misery love
oh,
company. Misery
shut up,
love
bitch.
company.
Shut up, bitch.
Them old
So
miserable
shut
people.
up, whore. God.
Oh,
So
trying to be spurting.
remember back in the day, over in Europe, they had the first cloned sheep named Dolly or whatever. I think the sheep name was Dolly or whatever. That was like back in the 90s. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
First time they cloned the animal, it was a little sheep named Dolly.
Yeah.
I think about that when I see or hear the name Jeffree Star. Like I think about something that was grown in a lab that science put together and they didn't get it quite right, but they said we just gonna let you live, and then that's how we got Jeffree Star.
Come on, darling. Oh,
These are your people, Ty.
no,
These
they
are
ain't.
your people.
No, they ain't. I'm a Christian. I don't.
But so first, Jeffree Star is out here denying that she was with Kanye. But now you want to tell us about all these other quote unquote rappers, and I'm using that term loosely, that was in your DMs. Girl, get your life.
I'm still trying to. I never really understood that story with the dude Jeffrey was with.
Andre Margold, or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
because remember he showed up
Boy,
first.
they meet around everywhere.
It was supposed to have been a whole scheme that him and his baby mama put together, but then he showed up with Bobby Lights. And it's like, okay, come on now, who pulling my leg?
Mm-mm. Should I care that Roland Ray is burned himself? You well, he got burns all over himself from his wig. His wig apparently burned.
Ooh,
Roland Ray,
oh my gosh,
I don't feel bad for him.
why not?
He's a horrible individual. There's something about people in wheelchairs. Some of these wheelchair people have this sense of entitlement, like they can go around doing anything and saying anything and being just as awful and as insidious as they want to be. And like we're supposed to get them a pass because you're in a wheelchair. Mm-mm,
So now it all comes out. You
mm.
hate
I
wheelchair.
guess he couldn't stop, drop, and roll fast enough.
Oh, oh
That
my
was horrible.
gosh.
That was horrible because he is
Yes,
in a
it
wheelchair
was.
rolling, but that ain't the type of rolling that
It-
they do, that they talk about. No, because Roland Ray been reckless out here. Roland Ray is like what's the little boy who always try and troll us and be in our chats? Roland Rebel, who be in our chats for the Justice League trying to troll us. Roland Ray has been real reckless out here with his mouth, just real out of order and real reckless. I remember the first time I saw him was on what was that show? Was it Divorce Court or something?
Wasn't it Judge Hatchett?
Judge, it was one of them shows, one of them court shows.
Divorce court. Who was he divorcing?
Oh God. Raphael says he would like to come on and talk about Roland Ray and his wheelchair situation. Ty, do you want me to give him the link?
No,
Oh dear God. I'm sorry. Ty says no.
it's not my page, so I can't say. You know I'm just fucking with you, Rob. What up, bro? No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
You said no.
Cause I'm getting ready to get off. So I don't know how much longer you're gonna be on here. I
I'm
ain't
getting
got,
ready to get off too. I gotta get up and start getting ready for work.
I ain't got time for Ralph shit.
I'm about to get up and start getting ready for work. But I mean,
Hey. It was divorce court. Who was he? He was divorcing a boy.
Hmm.
Oh,
I remember that episode because I saw it. I didn't see it when it first came out, but I saw it like it was like
I seen the
on
clips
a website
online.
or in one of the blogs. Somebody sent me the link or some mess.
Yeah, I saw the clips online. I didn't
Yeah,
even.
and it was a because he had on like that ugly ass red shirt. If you remember, it was real like
It's something red.
yeah. It
Something
was either
red.
his hair was red or the shirt was red. Something was red
Something.
or something. It was real out there. I was just like, oh, okay, Raphael, we're gonna give you 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. You hear me, Raphael? Listen, Raphael, set your own timer. I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. Now, let me give you the same disclaimer that I give everybody. When and if you come over here, I reserve the right to take you off at any given moment. Hell, I take Ty off all the time. And if I could take Ty off and really be off all the time, anybody can catch it.
And
So
my
be
dumb
ready.
ass keep coming back.
Because you love me and I love you too. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with these great big nuts and this dick from me to you.
Ooh.
I hate you. I really hate you. Anyway, but apparently he made a little video off of his Instagram. See, that'd be the thing for me. Everything is not a moment for you to be putting on social media, okay? If you're sitting in the hospital with third degree burns over a good portion of your body, why do you have to take that as your moment to be a spectacle? Go heal, get better, come back and tell the story afterwards. But I'm just like, it's so attention seeking.
But you said his wig burned.
That's the story. They say his wig started burning and then it burned. I guess he caught fire or whatever. And yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to laugh. What's up, Ty?
What
What's
up?
up, L Teddy? I'm gonna make this quick. I don't really care about his wig burning because I feel like he's a disgrace to disabled people
Oh my goodness.
because he don't did then I know L Teddy saw it, but Ty, you really need to go watch that episode of Divorce Court because that was absolutely ridiculous. And my thing
Of it.
and my thing was what caretaker sleeps in the bed with you at night? But I really wanted to say that he's a disgrace to disabled people and I don't like him because he always start beef with people.
mm-hmm.
Look
He
look
be
at
real
the
reckless.
look at the beef he started with Saucy Santana and he
Hmm.
turned it into a song. It's called Walk.
Yep,
Like
yep. That's why Saucy
anyway,
Santana made that song walk. And the shit was so funny. I swear, it was so
I know. Tell me
it's
about it,
so
El
petty.
Teddy.
I
I
said,
was cracking I was cracking up and I said, you know what? That's what he get.
real
I
reckless.
don't like him. Me personally,
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
him
him.
either. He be real reckless. But you know what? Like I said, I know a few people like that that are, disabled and in wheelchairs. And sometimes, people will give them a pass or be nice or, look past certain things because they're like, okay, I know that they have certain handicaps. But then they take advantage of that sometimes and they just get out of order and they just start saying anything and doing
Yeah,
anything and thinking that they could just say and do anything to people and like they can't get it like everybody else. That's why when
right.
Big Rebel be coming up in here with his foolishness, I be like, bitch, I push you down. Bitch, I will
And
push you
and
down.
then when I talked about it on my YouTube channel, I'm like, you keep constantly messing with people. Like, what was your beef with Saucy Santana? And when I saw it, I said, "You stupid." Like your beef, like your whole, like his whole everything is his whole everything because where he originally came from is the show Catfish. That's where he came from. So it's like he.
Oh, I
So it's
remember
like
that.
so it's like he's always trying to get a come up from something, and I'm like, really?
But how different is he from the other 80% of motherfuckers that's on TV right now?
I mean,
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not like that. Like he
I'm
just
not, you got a point, Ty, but I think the point is that I don't like it for anybody when you just go after people and ain't nobody said nothing to you, ain't nobody did nothing to you. You just out
right.
here looking for
What did
people to
cause
go after so you can get the fame
what
for
I'm
yourself.
trying to figure out is what did Saucy Santana do? We haven't heard nothing from Saucy Santana. What did he do to you to make you come after him? And that's why he made that song. And I was cracking up when I found out it came out. And I like the
Mhm.
song. I absolutely think that it's a bop.
And watch this. A lot of people, you see a lot of people doing videos of the little challenge, the little walk challenge or whatever on their TikTok and stuff. But the thing about it is people don't know Salty Santana was being so petty when he made that song. Because I remember this was like what about a month ago, a couple weeks ago, when
Yeah.
him and
Sure.
Rolling Rebel got into it, and they was going back and forth. And baby, like a couple days later, that song came out. I said, "Oh, oh!"
Yeah.
And he
I
said, "Let me
remember.
walk."
Cause
When he
I,
started walking, I said, "Bitch!" Oh,
yeah.
oh God.
Yep, and he was even trying to do the walk challenge. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What are we
What are
doing?
you doing? That song
What
was
are,
made
what
to
are
pick
we
it. It's
what are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
But
What are we doing?
I know you got to get up. I know you got to get ready for work. But that's all I wanted to say.
Going
I'm
nowhere.
out.
He ain't going nowhere.
I'm out.
Later,
I know
brother.
you got to get. No, you got to get
All
ready for
right.
work.
Thank you for coming through,
Enjoy the rest of
Raphael.
your day, man.
You welcome. But he's a disgrace to disabled people, and I have no respect for him. Zero.
Oh,
Oh,
And I'm still asking the question of what caretaker do you know if you're disabled sleeps in the bed with you at night?
oh,
wait, he said his caretaker sleeps with him?
oh.
Yeah, because he
That was
said
on
his
the. I think that was on the little divorce court thing.
yes. He said that he has his friend as his caretaker, and they're sleeping. They sleep together in the bed, and I was like, I looked at that, and I was like, that's still a question in my mind that he still have not answered. Like I want to know people that work for people that have caretakers, which I do, and none of my caretakers sleep in the bed with me at night. None of them.
Oh.
Are you offering them a little extra change?
No.
Of course,
Ab-
yeah.
ab-
Oh.
absolutely fucking
Well,
positively
there
not.
you go. That answers your question. You throw a
Like,
couple of throw a couple of bands at me, and I will scoot right up to you.
Ty, you're a
like
horrible person. Why are we nice to you, Ty? Why are we nice to you?
because Ty is like he's cool. He's like Samuel Jackson.
Real, period. Right, these motherfucking.
But I'm gonna let you go.
All right.
Peace,
Appreciate you for coming
deuces,
Enjoy
through.
your day, man.
bye.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was Raphael.
But
If you should meet him.
that was the answer. Shit. You throw your caretaker a couple of extra hundred. You think they won't curl up in that bed with you? Shit.
Ciao.
That's
Ciao.
right.
Girl, ciao.
Right. What if your caretaker is fine? Shit.
Ciao. My caretaker fine. You know, I'm gonna be over here with a stiff one. Okay, you come help me with this,
Right.
please.
Oh, something is. I can't feel my balls.
Oh, can
Can
you
you
wipe up
just
under there? I can't reach up under there. Can you get that for me?
can you just massage around my ball area? I can't feel it.
Right up in the taint area.
Right.
I think I felt something down there. Can you come rub down there? Sure.
Gosh, I've been watching this show on Netflix, The Origins of Cuss Words, something like that.
Oh, you need to see on Netflix? I need to see that.
Yeah,
I used to have kids do essays on the origin of of certain curse words depending on if they cussed in my class, depending on how I felt. I might tell them I need a 5-page paper, single space.
right. My scrotum. Can you massage my scrotum?
Scrotum.
Remember in the Golden Girls when she said my loins are on fire.
The rose said, I didn't know people had loins. Where exactly are your loins? It said, no, she said, I've heard of loin of pork. And Sophia said, in her case, the same thing. I said, girl, he is cute. Where you came from? You ain't been around here. You're a little too healthy. You're about a good, though. You're a little too thick for me, though. Too thick. I see your
Would you
muscles, though.
stop
But that
stalking
booty.
people?
I'm sorry. Anyway, Ty, what do you have to say to the people before we get off?
Yeah, and I am telling
No, we're not
you.
doing. No, you're not doing that. You're not telling us
Oh,
anything.
look, you asked me.
You are not telling us
You
anything.
asked.
Mm-mm,
Give the people
honey.
my best verse.
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
And
Oh, also, I will say that I am one good news, one bad news. Bad news first. Insecure. Well, one bad news, two good news. Okay, all involving shows. Bad news is this upcoming season of Insecure will be the last one. Season 5 will be they have announced will be the last season of Insecure season 5.
oh, well, I gotta bleed. I am gonna clean up. I am gonna clean, spray. I already sprayed down everything, like in the bathroom. I had plastic eatery and cups and stuff. So, you know,
Cutlery, not eatery.
eatery, plastic eatery.
Dear God. I'm working with him, y'all. I'm working with him, God.
Please teach me, teach
So that
us.
was our bad news. Insecure. I'm very
Yeah.
kind of distraught about. I want to know what they're gonna do, where
Wonderland.
they're gonna go with the final season, how that's gonna work out. Um, but regardless, I always say go out on top. Go out on top. And I
Mhm.
definitely rather you leave and have us wanting more than you stick around too long and bitches be like, oh. But definitely you can never take away. I want to know what Issa Rae is going to do for her next step because what you don't want is this to be your pinnacle. You want to continuously keep rising and doing better things. So I want to see what her next step is going to be. I watched some of the movies that she's had recently where she's been involved with, and I haven't really cared for them. So I really want to see what she's going to do that is at the level of that. That's my first set of good news. Nappy Child Queen Sugar comes back July 5th, February 5th. I'm sorry. I think I was told February 5th. I think that's the day. Hey Monk Chip, hey Boo.
Monk mom.
I think the day that I was told for Queen Sugar. Sugar. Queen Sugar. Sugar is come on, phone. My phone is tripping. It's always tripping, I swear. Uh no, it's in February. I don't have a date yet. Um, but it is next month. I said February 5th because it said season 5, but it's next month. I don't have a date yet, but it will be next month. So we know we are a month away. We'll say a month away, sometime next month. Um, so that's the first good news. And the last good news is this is the last season of Have and Have Nots. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus, because it's time for that shit to end. I haven't been reviewing it. I have been watching it, forcing myself to watch it. Hey Puma, badass.
My pussy.
But yeah, this is the final season of Have and Have Nots. The current season that we're in. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do, Tyler Perry is good for um
Get shit on.
having a what he calls a mid-season finale, coming back a year later and saying, "Oh, this is the same season." They do dumb shit like that. Like, "Oh, y'all ended in March and you come back the next year, February, and then say, 'Oh, it's the same season.'" Like, what?
I don't watch none of those. I don't watch anything Tyler Perry. So y'all have
That's the
to.
only Tyler Perry show I watch. I'm not gonna lie. I reviewed it. I'm still watching. I just can't review it. It's just
Tyler, Oprah, Issa, all of them. I'm just like y'all go ahead.
so. But yeah,
Anti-black.
Lord. And with that, we're gonna get off. Y'all know, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all.
It's
I
the
say
Rona
that.
speaking. Don't
I
blame.
say that. Okay. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for supporting and everything. That's all me and Ty got for y'all today on Run Your Mouth. I will catch y'all next time.